The lives we lead depend on the availability of reliable energy. How we find, develop, produce, and transport that energy to markets can be described as a value chain. Each link in the chain is essential. A value chain encompasses the quality, volume, and commodity mix we produce, how we transport and process this mix, and ultimately, how and in what form our products are delivered to consumers. Value chain optimization, or VCO, is looking across all aspects of our business to maximize value for the enterprise. And each team along the way makes decisions that impact this value. Let's take a high-level look at how each asset in our diverse CBU portfolio fits into the value chain. In West Central Alberta is the Kaybob Duvernay shale and tight play. Acquiring land, evaluating the resource, and optimizing the development plan leads to the drilling and completion of wells and the construction of facilities. Production from the wells is gathered on Chevron-owned and operated pipelines and transported for processing at third-party gas plants. Here, the value chain splits into condensate, natural gas liquids, and gas. Condensate is stabilized to remove natural gas and will be produced about 20,000 barrels a day, which is delivered to the market in Edmonton, where it is used by oil sands producers to dilute bitumen, enabling diluted bitumen to be flowed to the market. Natural gas liquids are separated from the gas and transported to Edmonton, where fractionators further separate the NGLs into saleable propane, butane, and condensate products. And finally, the natural gas is treated and delivered to the Alberta grid to meet both provincial demand and export demand. North of Fort McMurray, oil sands ore is surface mined and delivered to extraction plants at the Muskeg River and Jack Pine mines. Bitumen is separated from the ore and mixed with diluent for transport to the Scotford upgrader near Edmonton. Once at the upgrader, the diluent is recovered and sent back to the mines, and bitumen is converted into higher value synthetic crudes by adding hydrogen. Premium Albion synthetic, a light sweet synthetic crude, is shipped via the Trans Mountain pipeline to the west or the Enbridge pipelines east and sold to refineries. Albion heavy synthetic, a heavy sour synthetic crude, is sold primarily to crude blenders in Hardisty, Alberta, or the US Midwest refineries. And finally, intermediate products called vacuum gas oils are sold directly to the adjacent Shell Scotford refinery as feedstock. The Quest carbon capture and storage facility captures CO2 generated from the hydrogen manufacturing units. This captured CO2 is then compressed and transported by pipeline 65 kilometers to the north, where it is injected more than 2 kilometers underground. Over 300 kilometers off the coast of St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador are the Hibernia and Hebron platforms. At these platforms, oil is treated and sent to storage, while natural gas is consumed on the platforms for energy or re-injected into the reservoir. The oil is then transported to the Newfoundland Transshipment Terminal, or NTL, using special purpose shuttle tankers. This is the first leg of its journey to market. At NTL, Hibernia oil is transferred into 500,000 barrel storage tanks and then reloaded onto second leg tankers. Hebron oil is transferred directly from the shuttle tankers onto second leg tankers. This across the dock transfer is a just-in-time operation. These second leg tankers then deliver the high quality crudes to refineries in the US, Europe, and Asia, with cargoes ranging up to 1 million barrels. At Chevron Canada, everyone contributes to the value chain, and we all have a role to play in getting the highest return possible from every barrel. Collaborating across oil, products, and gas will enable us to make better decisions and in turn receive the best value for our products.